Hello and welcome back to my garage here in Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. We start outside here because I guess that's where I left off. I just noticed this up here. Isn't that interesting? I didn't notice if they had done that. I didn't notice if they had changed that for the Porsche DLC. But since the Pagani DLC is out today, they've done that. I wonder if I can see the other side. Pagani on this side too. Yeah, I didn't notice if they had Porsches on there. You would think I would have noticed that, but I do have the Pagani DLC now. And there they are. The same three that we had before. Now, if you're playing on PC like I am, you're going to need to go into the config files in the Steam folder for Car Mechanic Simulator 2021 and find the config.txt for each of these and add Junkyard to the list of options if you want to find them in the Junkyard. Otherwise, they're confined to, like, I believe the auction and the salon, and that's it. And I'm not interested in buying a new one. And the auction is not my favorite way to do it. So let's go to the Junkyard and see what our luck is like. Okay, here we are. Haven't really had a lot of luck coming out here, but it's worth a shot. So right now, there's nothing. And what are you? This is probably a vanilla game car. Man, M6. Nothing down any of the rows. There's that Cadillac looking thing, a Ford LTD, I think. And a Volkswagen Jetta, or Golf rather. Three cars in this whole junkyard. Is there something there? No, it's just a pile of junk. Because there were times in 2018 when I would go to the junkyard and find literally one car in the whole junkyard. So I guess it's not entirely out of character, but it's annoying. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bounce back and I'm going to come back here. I'm going to do that until I find something interesting, so bear with me. Okay, quick jump cut there, and I ran around the junkyard. I ran all the way around that way, up the other side, and came back to that. So I guess this wasn't a complete waste of time. That looks like one of the Paganis, yes? No. I was hoping. But this actually is something I want to do. Look at that, $2.2 million to buy this car. So the last McLaren F1 that I bought, you may recall, totally wiped me out. And I had to sell it uncompleted in order to make any money back, which put us at $5.7 million. It says Kenwood on it. The detail is pretty good. So this will be good. We can do this, and it'll give us something to knock out this time around. Got $2.2 million, that sucks. Okay, where are we? It must be inside, because I have so many cars parked around. I want to check the auctions just for the hell of it real quick. No, not that. Okay, so we're here. There's a 911 RS in the regular auctions. Skyline 2000. I did find one of these in the junkyard, and I built it myself because I wanted it. I haven't seen one in the junkyard since. It's one of the first, and that's like the first mod that I downloaded. There's another Bizzarini. Here's another F1. There's nothing in here that I want. See if there's anything here. Another Sylvia. That's always nice. Carrera GT. That's second one of them. And nothing really calls out to me. This Bolt Mosquito and the Salem Spectre, these are interesting. But I think we've got, oh look, DeLorean Time Machine. Huh. No, I've got the car that I'm going to do. Okay, yeah, I guess I'm going to have to just keep looking for the Paganis. I found the Porsches in fairly short order, but the Pagani looks like it's going to make me work for it. Remember, we paid $2.2 million for this car. Boy, that thing just popped right off there, didn't it? I wonder what is in there. Not a whole hell of a lot. One steering wheel and the seat. Bah. I'm scared to do this, but let's see how much it costs to weld it up. 46 grand. I think it's more than the last one. And they don't have fans on them. Fuel tank B and C. Come on, I am stuck too far down. There we go. Okay, let's go see what we can fix of this stuff. Oh boy, I was really paranoid about breaking some of those parts, because those things are crazy expensive. Look at how they mounted the fuel tank. Oops. That just looks weird. Well, I guess it doesn't look as weird as I thought. It looks like it kind of fits in there. Didn't have any of that stuff. And not going to have the glass. Don't have that. I know we had something up here. I think that's everything. Let's see. Dear God, the cost of these parts is insane. 15,000, 12,000? $6,000 for a headlight. I'm pretty sure there's like, since I didn't have the right side door, that means I'm going to need the window and the mirror for that, I assume. I must have bought 2 of that. Holy smokes. So the lesson here, boys and girls, is don't buy this car unless you have a lot of money available to buy replacement bits for it. I'll bet this is going to be one of those things where to get back into... Does that open? It does. Can I touch the engine from out here? Maybe I have to put it on the ground. And the box lid. Okay, now. So that should be... Couldn't get the damn trunk to close. That should be 100% on the... No, it's not. Okay. What am I missing? Car part 3C. Car part 3C is that, so it's the scoop on the roof. Oh, you know what? Damn. It's only 5%. I don't think I would have fixed that. Okay, that's 100%. Now, I'm really curious, because we paid $2.2 million for this car. And the last one of these I did where I paid like $1.2 million, and after I only fixed part of the body, it was worth $5 million. The body is now completely fixed on this car. And oh, Jesus Christmas. $13 million. I almost don't even feel the need to finish the car at this point. Oh my God. Okay, what color do I want it to be? Black looks like it's the factory color. Yeah. What color is this? I have to move it. Hang on. Let's put you back there. What I want to do is see what color green this thing is. $164, $83, and $44. That looks pretty good to me. I like that. I wonder if there's anything there. It looks like there's something for it. Oh, no, I don't want that for this car. Anything else? Probably like it's all racing stuff. Yeah. I wonder, I mean, this looks like it's probably a racing car. It has one seat in the center. So I wonder if that is really cool. I think I'll just do this. Yeah, it's got to be a race car, a purpose-made race car with this long-ass boat for a rear end that it has. You know, since this is the in-game V12 that they added, and this engine is clearly based on the Pagani V12 engines from the previous game, so I wonder if there'll be like a mod update to change it over, because instead of using the in-game model, the base game model rather. What I wonder now is, it's because with rear-engined cars, the engine crane goes to the back of the car, but since this is a mod, yep, it did it. I was wondering if it would put it there. This car actually has all 4 of its tires, which is unusual. All 4 wheels, even. Now that I think about it, I mean, I've seen a lot of cars now from the junkyard or the salvage auction that didn't have all 4 of their wheels. I haven't seen any without tires. They always have a tire in the rim. Okay, that's all the mechanical parts. I think this will be a fairly simple car to assemble. %29 on that one. That one doesn't look good though. %7 on that rim, so that one's shot. $33, and this one I think might be doable. $17. I think this is all the bushings that the car is going to need. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Yeah. God damn it. Okay, let's see what else we can get rid of here. Whoops. That. Look at that ET50. That's the first time I've seen a car ever with a ET number on it. So rim 3118. Yeah, that's the only time, that's literally the first time I've ever seen a tire, a wheel with an ET number on it. Those must have been for the rear. Okay, so these are going to be slick tires. There's no way this car is going to function with anything less than slick tires. And I think I'll do this one. Get rid of that. 275, 35, 18. And then 345, 35, 18. Wait a minute. Yeah, 345, 35, 18. Okay, let's break down the engine. And there ain't much to this either. I keep forgetting that I don't need to break out of there to do that. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. So 5 of these, 12 of these. We'll get the rings and the pistons. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Oh, I'm feeling good that I got through there without breaking anything. So, where are we at? Is there any junk left in here? I saw some. Oh, so there's more stuff we didn't repair than I thought. No, performance store for that. Engine head BV12. So we're going to need that one. Repaired one of the heads, one of the old heads at least. Sell it for $1,100, so that's worth doing. The tranny is in here somewhere. Sell that for $900. I think I actually repaired every single one of those brake discs. Oh, damn it. I know I marked it. Looks like I repaired the old clutch disc too, which is another thing that doesn't really make any sense to me. Okay, I'm going to leave that there for now. I want to get the rest of this put together. Oh, crap, I just remembered I need to get the shock absorbers built. Do I need double wishbone for the rear? I think I do. So I need to go get that stuff put together, or I'm going to get stopped really quick here in a minute. I don't think I bought it. Maybe I bought 4 of those now. We'll see. Nope, I only bought 2. You know, I should paint the calipers, but I don't think I'm going to this time. I mean, we're already way ahead on this car. Any additional profit that we make is just gravy. And I don't know actually that painting body parts actually affects the bottom line of the car. I'm gonna have to try that sometime. I'll take two identical vehicles, if I can find two identical vehicles, and build them more or less the same way, except like I'll paint calipers and engine heads and all that stuff. I do want to chrome the rims though, because that looks good. It never ceases to amaze me what a difference that makes. That's a really good looking rim too. I'm impressed. I think that's one I might use more. You know what? I think I may have just screwed up. ET50 345. Christ, I wonder if this thing will tell me. 275. It doesn't tell me. Because only two of these wheels were ET50. Oh, thank God. They both went on the back. They both went on the big wheel, which I assume is for the rear. Oh, boy, I hope that's right. Yeah, it would have been good to paint the caliper. It's definitely visible through there. Damn it, was that the right one? Yeah. Okay, starting to look like we're getting somewhere. Pretty sure I don't have a lot. Gonna need to do a lot on this now. after this I'm going to need the oil pan. Probably should have gone ahead and bought that. Now I remember on the Pagani V12, it has the same double set of exhaust pipes on each side of the engine, but they are bigger. They come out further than these do. Because this is the one that is done for the base game version of the V12 engine. How many of these are there? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So there's 20 of them. There should be a timing cover for the V12. Yeah, that. Gonna need the water pump. Gonna need this. It needs one of those, and it needs 2 water pump pulleys. It's also going to need a fuel rail. Because there's a bunch of stuff. You see, like, this is for the Pagani, this is for the Huayra, and this is the ones for the V12 engine that we're building now. Fuel rail V12 is that one, and the intake manifold for this is I don't remember. I think it might be one that it's not. I think it might be one that doesn't have a performance version for this engine. See? Check it out. Occasionally I do know what I'm doing. This is something that I think is a nice touch, and this is something that was from the Pagani V12, because you've got the water pump here and the thermostat bolts right onto the top of it. And there would ideally be a hose that comes out of here that goes to the radiator, which of course they don't model. Look at that, that excess belt tensioner that I bought found a home. And I'm sure everybody remembers how much I love doing interminable numbers of camshaft caps. Which reminds me, I'm going to need to buy coils. See, that head cover would 100% look good painted. I don't think it would be visible in this car, though, if I did. Oh, for Christ's sake. I can't even touch. I can't even touch the coils on that side anymore. Wow, that's super annoying. And you're not in here, so we have to buy it from here. Okay, that really shouldn't be allowed to go on until all the coils are in, because that was a real pain in the butt to reach those. Oh crap, I bought 2 of those. I sure hope all of those coils are actually in the engine. I thought I got them all in there, but maybe one of them is missing. Well, it says the engine is 100%, so I'm going to assume that it is. Which reminds me, I need a starter. How long those lug bolts are. Okay, eesh. Assembling this car is actually kind of exhausting. 99. What in God's name could it be missing? Let's see. Left rear fender B? No, that's not it. Ignition coil. Look at... I tell you what, I am rapidly reaching the point of never wanting to do one of these cars again. One of these engines again. There, that coil. Okay, now it's 100%. Good God. I really hate that you can't pivot around those while they're filling. Oil? There was a coolant reservoir, wasn't there? No, it's in the back. Yeah, it's way back there. Windshield washer, brake servo. I did put a brake servo in this thing, didn't I? I seem to remember putting one in. Unless I've completely lost my mind. Oh, there it is. There's no power steering reservoir, though, as near as I can tell. That one is perfect already. Okay, let's see what this thing puts up. I bet it's going to be pretty high. Doubling that be 1656, 1256 would be a 100% increase, and we're short of that by what? Let's see, 116 horsepower. Still though, 1144 horsepower. This is a car that would kill somebody who, if they didn't know what they were doing. I'm going to need to put that Carrera GT away. It's done. I don't need to keep it out. I mean, I like it, but I don't like it enough to keep it out all the time. All right. Does this thing have jump seats on either side? Is this like the driver in the middle with jump seats on either side? That's what it looks like. I don't know if, I mean, I guess that's what it's meant to be. I've never even seen one of these things in real life, so I have no idea if that's what it's supposed to look like. Huh. Okay, here we are. Yeah, I should have painted the calipers. They would have been visible in there. I could just paint the calipers red routinely, regardless of the body color of the car, because they would show up. I think if I painted them the same color as the car, they wouldn't be terribly visible in there. Paint them red to make them show up, or just paint them black, which would be better than the base gray. Alright, so this thing is probably going to be obscenely fast. Let's see what we get. It was still accelerating when I went off the end. We were at 283 and it was still accelerating. I mean, it accelerated past 282. It accelerated up to 283, and I think it still had more to go before we flew off the end of the runway. Let's see if I can get over the fence. Nope, nope, nope. Nothing like that. I thought it might have made it. Alright, 238 I think is a new... Yeah, I think 238 is the new track record. So that's fine. Okay, so that's like one of the first mods that came out, and one of the first mods that came out for this game, and the first time I've actually succeeded in completing it. So here it is, the McLaren F1. Okay, so the only thing left to do is to sell the car. Since I have no particular desire to keep it, $20 million, ladies and gentlemen. Bought it for $2.2 million, and we're up $18 million. So that's kind of nuts. I don't think any car in 2018 sold for that much at one whack. I mean, there were a lot of cars that sold for anywhere from 2 to 5 million. I mean, there was that Ferrari 250 something. It was the old Ferrari 250, I forget. But that car sold for $5 million, which I think was the most expensive one that I did in 2018. $20 million here is like hardly ever needing to work again. So yeah, that's bonkers. 23 million bucks. I mean, I had $280 million in 2018, but it took me a long time to get there. I'm going to put you in parking. And I noticed at some point in this we gained a level, so I want to do that real quick. I think I will do the speed. I have 10 skill points. So I think I can go ahead and do both of these. Look at that, almost filled out the entire skill tree. Cool. So, that will wrap this up. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. I think I'm going to go outside, give you a nice view of the 240Z and the 911 Turbo. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope to see you again here for our next whatever it is we do here. So on that note, bye for now.